Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm starting today's reading vlog in the car on the way to a tacos and tequila extravaganza at the fairgrounds. Basically you get a little sample glass and you can drink as much tequila and margaritas and beer as your heart desires and your tummy can handle. And there's a bunch of food trucks with tacos. The main purpose of this reading vlog is that I only have 200 pages left of The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson, which I've been reading for months. I'm not sure exactly how many months, but it's been a while and I'm finally almost done. I've been loving it. I just read it very, very slowly, like at a fraction of the pace I read other books. So I've also been mixing and reading other books and just taking The Way of Kings very slowly. But with 200 pages left, the pace is really picking up, and I know it's gonna be really exciting and action-packed, so I want to document it. I want to document the milestone of completing this gigantic 1,700 page book, and I want to share it with you, but I'm also going to share my weekend with you, and that's what I'm doing first. I did read some this weekend, this morning, so I'm not exactly sure what page I'm on, but I'll catch up with you later. But right now, I'm gonna go have some tequila. I'm back. That was something. I love this little purse that I carried, by the way. It was so hot outside. So many people, long lines, slow food trucks, and I really did not get my money's worth of alcoholic beverages. So good thing is I'll be able to function for the rest of the day because I barely drank anything. But anyways, I'm glad to be home, even though I'm sweaty and disgusting. I can finally get started. Oh, my book. Okay, so I just looked through. I probably read maybe 5 or 10 pages this morning, but right now I'm on page 820 in The Way of Kings. Do I need to explain what this is about? This is a high fantasy series following multiple characters over an expanse fantasy world. It's the first book in the Stormlight Archives. It's over 1,000 pages long and it's great. Like, it's easy to follow. It's very accessible for being a fantasy, and the characters we're following give us a zoomed in look at the world while they are each discovering and looking into the broader world in their own different ways, and it's very good. So I have 187 pages left that I want to finish this weekend, and right now I'm gonna go do one of my favorite activities, which is make an ice cold smoothie and drink it outside where it's so hot. Like, a cold fruit smoothie in the heat is so good. I'm gonna go get my smoothie, put my swimsuit on, and I might read a bit and I might swim a bit, but I'll be reading mostly and just hanging out, relaxing. Everybody leave me alone so I can read my book. Oh, and here's my gross little cup that we drink out of, which is cheap garbage, but why am I so tempted to keep it? I just put my swimsuit on and now it's torrential downpour, so run. So I guess I'll just read on the couch. I ended up taking a nap for like 2 hours probably, so oops. I'm now on page 845, so that's good. It's 7:30 p.m. though, and I'm starving. Good morning. I'm now on page 858 of this book, so close to finish. I'm just making some breakfast. I haven't done any reading yet, but my boyfriend's gonna come over and we're gonna go down to the pool and swim and read and have a great time. Hi. Guess who still hasn't finished her book? And now it's Monday. After work, I did get some bulk supplies from Sam's Club at lunch, if you're wondering. But I think yesterday, last thing I The last clips I included were of the pool and my beef avocado quesadilla. And then after that, it was our Sunday tradition of 90 Day Fiancé. The end. I'm now on page 910, I think. So I'm so close. 91 pages left, I'm gonna say. You're just gonna keep following me around until I finish this book, no matter how long it takes. Well, actually, maybe you won't follow me the whole time, but I will be documenting it until I complete the book, because it's just a momentous occasion and I want to record it. So here we are. So it's Monday, 5:06 p.m. I'm headed to a Taiwanese restaurant because I keep seeing pictures of their food on Instagram and I really want to eat it. I finished The Way of Kings, finally. I actually finished it yesterday evening at like 10 p.m. and now it's Tuesday, the following day. I loved it. The last 100 pages were amazing, which I hate when people say that about books, because it's like, okay, were the first 900 pages garbage? No, but we had so much learning to do for the majority of the book. Oh, I'm prepping dinner. Here's a tuna. I wanted to multitask to just be able to tell you as soon as possible about this book. So there was so much learning to do in the beginning, and I do feel like it was necessary, but it took so long. And even though it was enjoyable, like as you can tell, it took me a long time to get through because I wasn't completely captivated, enraptured, sucked in to learning the whole history of people and the world and all these races and cultures and slang and weather. He created his own weather system, climate, ecosystem, plant life, landscape. I mean, it's just crazy. It was so good. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Even though it took me a while to get through, like, who am I to not give him 5 stars? I mean, I've given him less than 5 stars before, but I just know this book is a masterpiece. I never really said what this book is about because it's a huge epic fantasy that would take a long time to explain. But it's this whole new world. You're following 3 main characters, but you also get perspective on other characters. And Kaladin, who used to be a soldier, kicked out of the army, made to be a slave, and he ends up running bridges, which is for this unique landscape. They have to run ahead of the army into opposing forces and lay a bridge down so they can cross the chasms and the army can go fight the other army. Basically, it's a horrible job. They're basically, you know, unprotected, there to be slaughtered. And so he's hopeless, so sad, disappointed in life and in himself and in his circumstances. It's very sad. And then you're following Shallan, which, mind you, the words I'm saying, my sister tried to tell me how to pronounce what, because she listened to the audiobook partially, so she heard like the official pronunciations, but I am saying a lot of these words for the first time out loud. So anyways, Shallan, whatever. Her father is a king. He died, and she is trying to become an apprentice for this scholar who's a heretic and famous. And then there's Dalinar, who was the brother of a king who was murdered, and he feels responsible, so he is helping that king's son, his nephew, be king and rule. And he's also like trying to improve his own life, live by honor and codes that he didn't before, because he feels guilty for what happened. So we follow those 3 through lots of trials and tribulations in varying degrees, along with a bunch of other places and characters. So much happened. I'm so glad that I read it. I'm so glad I got through it. I love it. I have so many questions that I need answers to, and I thought I would take a big break between reading the sequel, but now I'm not sure. Like, I read the first page of the sequel today, and just the fact that I knew who the person was and what they were involved in on the first page, I was like, the sequels are going to be such a different experience because we're coming in with more knowledge. We're coming in with this learning curve. It's going to be so much more enjoyable, and so many more things can happen that he doesn't have to like hold our hand through as much. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But yeah, this vlog is probably boring, but I'm presenting it to you anyways because I'm excited that I hit this milestone. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Go read The Way of Kings. It's really good.